Welcome to the race briefing for the Kids Triathlon at the PaknSave Triathlon Festival. We'll go through most of the course details here. You can also refer to the race manual that will have the schedule and exact timings of where you need to be and when. First up, the pre-race registration will be held on Friday and Saturday. When you turn up to this registration, the first thing you'll receive will be a bib number, as you can see here. This is to be worn throughout the event. It doesn't need to be worn in the swim, but definitely on the bike and run legs, and needs to be worn on the front of a child's t-shirt or attached so we can see it when they cross the finish line. You'll also receive a swim cap that you need to wear during the swim. We're more than happy for you to reuse swim caps from previous year to save yourself having a drawer full of swim caps. And then finally, you'll receive a timing chip. This is to be worn around your left ankle. Make sure it is securely fastened, it's Velcro, and that needs to stay on you for the duration of the event. On race day, the first task you have is parking. You come off Sawyer's Arms Road, turn right onto a shingle road. It takes you up a hill. When you get to the top of the hill, there'll be some officials there directing you where to park. The parking is on the grass. When you exit, you will be driving across the grass and exiting near the gate rather than driving back down the shingle road, so that prevents any bottlenecks. Next up is the all-important race schedule. The most important thing here to note is the time the roads close. So the roads close at 7:35 AM, so you need to be parked up by that time and slowly make your way down to the race site. We do appreciate this as well in advance of the kids event, but all the roads are going to be closed around Lake Rua to ensure everybody's safety, so that is why we need you to be parked nice and early and then slowly make your way down to the race, and you can spectate the other events before the kids get underway. From the parking area, it's around about an 800-metre walk to the transition area, initially along the shingle path, past Lake Tahi, which is the first lake, and past the canoe polo area. You'll then be entering the course. If you are arriving after the first races are already underway, please walk to the extreme side of the track to make sure you're not hindering anybody's progress, especially as you approach the transition area. First up, the swim leg. We will group the kids depending on how many entries we have on the day, and they will start with a run/wade/swim through the water. We'll have lifeguards lining the course, and the kids literally need to get from the start point to the end point. When they do exit the water, as you can see in this image, it's a bit of a step up out from the lake, but still very manageable, and then the kids will run off to their transition area. Transition area will be located for the kids at the end of the main transition area. So they'll run out of the swim, as you can see in this image, grab their bikes, run their bikes before they actually get on them through the bike rack area, and then there'll be a marshal indicating where they can get onto their bikes, and then they'll proceed onto the bike course. The bike course for this event is mostly on the road. This is different to what we've done in previous years. So the kids will run their bikes up to a mountain line, they'll get on their bikes, then bike out of the Lake Rua area onto Lake Sway. This is where the road will start. The roads will be completely closed. They'll go down to the first intersection, they'll turn right, there'll be marshals there to make sure they go the right way, and then they have a straight drag all the way down Greywacke Road. It's a nice wide road. They'll come to a turn point where the road will be blocked, so they cannot miss it. There'll be marshals there to turn them around, then they come back the exact same way and return to the transition area. We'll have some chaperones out there on the bike, and there'll be marshals on every corner, so there'll be no chance of children going the wrong way. Just to reiterate, the roads will be completely closed, so there won't be any danger of children interacting with any motor vehicles during the bike leg. The final leg of the race is the run, so the kids will exit the transition area the opposite way that they come in, do a little circuit, and then come out onto the run course. They'll go past where the finish line is, making sure they don't go directly down the finish chute, and then they'll proceed to do one lap in an anti-clockwise direction around the lake. So just one lap around the lake, and then when they come back towards the finish area, they'll go down the finishing chute to complete their day. We will have some chaperones out there on both the bike and the run legs, and we'll have marshals on all the corners, but ultimately it is your responsibility to maybe go through the course the weekend before, make sure the kids know where they're going. This event is brought to you by the Canterbury Triathlon Club. Please do all that you can to support the club, who really maintain the sport in our region. We couldn't do this event also without our volunteers, so please be a good sport, say thanks to them when you're out there, be respectful, and when it's your turn, please try to volunteer at one event per year. Other than that, we hope you have a great race, keep a smile on the dial, and enjoy yourselves.